You got the lady in Florida you sent me.
Which one's that? Oh, the scary lady?
Jesus, what was her
I sent you that? Oh, you saw it already?
Yes.
Yeah, you sent me that.
Okay.
What was she on? Like
Everything. She was on everything.
bath bombs?
Bath salts? Okay, let's start the episode.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
We're coming in hot.
Bath bombs? She's so relaxed.
Please explain sort of what just happened to our audience.
So I was sent a video of this woman going nuts in Florida, and I said, what was she on?
So it's a woman. I sent you a video of a chick who was having a real episode.
Oh,
Like a scary
she looked like a
exorcism.
zombie.
Yes.
Completely a zombie.
And you said, what was she on?
Bath bombs?
You meant to say bath salts, which make you go crazy.
Bath bombs just
if she was on
relax
bath
you.
bombs, she just would have been like, oh yeah, how you guys doing? Everyone good? Anybody want some rosé? No, she was clearly on something.
Ooh, crazy.
It's too long to play, but I wish we had a little clip of it. But
I wonder what did it say what she was on?
no, but she looked. Maybe we'll throw a clip on the screen, but she looked just truly insane, like terrifying insane. And there's a guy trying to like keep her away. It looked like Walking Dead type shit. But if like mixed Walking Dead with like Possessed by the Devil, you're right.
I didn't want to put
It's
my
okay.
eating
It's all right. Do your thing. Do your thing.
that?
Girl. It's our fucking neighbors upstairs to drop 100 things a day still. They should be on fucking Down with Love or whatever. I feel like they're having a tough time up there. Oh my God.
Bath bombs.
Welcome back. If we look like we're in the same clothes, it's because we are. It's because we are recording these shows back to back because we are banking stuff because we are going on tour soon. Not Heidi, but me and Throb. What's up, folks? We're bringing our talents or whatever they are all over the country.
And
a
for
little
how
bit in
long is
Canada.
it tour?
3 weeks or a month. 3 weeks, a month, about a month.
It's
The
a
first,
month, but the first week is all based out of LA.
We're hubbing out of LA, so we're
We're
in our own
sleeping at
beds for the first week, which is cool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but looking forward to it.
Where do you play here?
Where?
Where?
The Belasco Theater.
the Belasco.
I love
Yeah.
the Belasco.
You should come. Come to the show.
When is it?
17th?
It is. Bum bum bum. So close, Throbby. So close. It's
18th.
the 18th of February.
I'll be in Wisconsin. I fly out
Why?
the 17th.
Why do you go there so much?
I'm going there to help my sister out because she's top a realtor in Wisconsin. She won a Mexico trip. So I'm going out there. She's flying me out. She flies me out, but my boyfriend doesn't. She's flying me out to help with the kids for school and stuff. And
Can I tell you one of my favorite moments of 2 shows ago? I made a comment about you and your sister scissoring, and your response.
so gross.
I watched it over and over because you, ew, and it made me so happy. You fucking idiot. You drooling moron. Drool on the spectrum over here. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I want to come see you guys. I love
Then
the
do
Belasco
it.
so much.
Stop going to fucking Wisconsin every 6 hours.
I have to help my family out.
Wait, what does she need help for?
The kids. I have nieces that go to school still. Like one's in the 5th grade.
Can't they Uber? I'm serious.
Yeah, there's no Uber where they live.
Why? There's Uber everywhere.
Tiny town.
What's a pop? Give me a pop. Pop me, girl.
70,000.
Listen, my hometown has 38,000. We have Uber, so don't give me this bullshit.
Maybe there's Uber there, but anyhow, we don't have that kind of money laying around.
She's the top realtor in her field.
But she has to. She's a single mom.
But
Like the
thought they
father
had
of.
a large house and.
Yeah, they do, but she has to take
You
care of
can't
shit.
put a 10-year-old in an Uber.
Yeah.
You can. Yeah,
No,
you can.
I would
You
never. I
Yeah,
would
you can.
never
You
do
shouldn't.
that.
You can you can ask for a certain kind of driver that doesn't have a criminal record for touching kids.
Absolutely not.
I would.
No. hence why you're not going to have kids. So there we go.
Note to self: get Uber job.
Ew.
They don't call me Diddle and Dan for nothing.
I would never put a kid in an Uber. There's a
What if you put them in the
car
trunk?
company here, and it's called like Mom something, and they're middle-aged women who will drive. Who are
will
the
they fuck
worst.
us?
Oh my god!
Throb, will they fuck us?
Who drive kids to school? It's like a company that they.
Do you have a MILF thing?
No.
Oh, I have a super MILF thing.
Really?
Oh, my
What does that mean, a MILF thing?
Like
That you
I like cougars. I like the porn. Last episode we talked about my porn a lot because you guys are obsessed with it. But I love older women. Yeah, like I will. If I'm watching porn, I will never put on like 18 and legal or like young slut. I don't. I like. Give me a woman who knows what she's doing, who has a walker.
Not 18 and legal. You want 55.
And
5 and
handicapped.
sweaty.
Handicapped. Yeah, give me. Yeah, I want. Give me a
flashes.
woman, dude. Give me a woman. That's what I like. Hot flashes, menopause gives me wood. Is what I'm saying. You gonna eat the whole episode, by the way?
I'm sorry, they're so
Cool.
good.
Yeah, the birthday
Trying
cake
to lose
Oreos.
weight too, so this is perfect.
Check this shit out. I might stay with Dickless a bit longer. She got me birthday cake scented Oreo candles.
Why did she do that? Because she loves you?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? You should get with someone that loves you. It's pretty great. Smell that thing, dude. Put that into your old schnoz. Don't spill it.
Did she do this because she's
Well, we're having a
cheating
conversation.
on you?
This is a way to butter me up for the divorce papers. Good news and bad news.
I'm
Good
bringing
news.
in a bowl.
That's right. The bowl. God, that freaked me out. No, I just mentioned that how good the smell was. I had them in the house. I was like, I just said, I wonder if they have birthday cake candles. And then these showed up.
Wow.
Yeah, apparently her ears work and she listens and cares. Dork.
Love her.
So back to MILFs.
Yes.
That's my thing. Give me an old, big bushed, hairy, long,
Boobs
stretched
just
out
hanging
boobs.
down like
I seriously, I love it.
Really?
Give me a fucking beat up, like where the vag just kind of like lays open. Oh, that's not true. I'm trying to find
What's your cutoff? Like legit age?
age. It's more
Yeah.
look. It's more of a look. But if you
Like, are you in GILF territory?
no,
You're not, okay.
I don't. If it's like gray hair, I'm not into. If there's like liver spots, I'm not into that. That's not my thing. But I did see a video once. My friend used to work for Hustler, and people would like mail in their own submissions of like videos, thinking like, "Oh, the Hustler would love to see this." I saw a video of a woman, an old woman, like I'm talking 80. She had a glass eye, and she's with a young dude. She took her eye out,
No, you're
and
not
the
going to say
dude
that.
put his
No.
fucking cock in her eye socket.
No. That's not true.
It is. It only goes in this far, but he kept it in.
That's
and
enough.
When I get the high sign from Throb, I know it's been too far. You have no idea the kind of stuff that we discuss and send to each other. So for him to say that, I feel like I've gone too. You know what?
I meant that's enough depth.
Yeah, no. Yeah. No, I was like, what are you talking about? No. He meant that's all it takes. That's enough.
That means he can get his whole schlong in there. I thought you were telling me to like, enough of this.
I would never cut you off.
was-
Thank God. I was like,
More.
who is this fucking guy? The stuff we talk about. The pictures you make of me. Jesus Christ. I even thought about putting that one from today on Patreon for the people, but that might even be too much. I don't think I want that floating around.
Maybe not.
Yeah. But we'll see.
It's already in my skull.
So real talk cutoff. I would think if age like 60 something. Like you gotta, it's stuff to like a hot older woman. I don't want like a gross old bag, but
like
gray hair, liver spots.
Sophia Loren, when she was like, is she still alive? I think she's still alive. Like she's like 78.
Like I would
80,
still
but
have,
she's hot.
I would still happily fuck like Beverly D'Angelo or Susan Sarandon or Sydney Sweeney or something. I don't know, just all those old gross chicks. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's probably it. It's more about looks.
What's the oldest you've ever been with? So you've never been with one of those older?
I've only had one night stand in my whole life.
Wow.
Yep. And she's my age. Well, when I was in my early 20s, I got a blowjob from a 40-something-year-old virgin who had been brutally molested. And it was a very horrible, I think it was her first blow.
Serious?
Yes. Yes. I didn't find out until afterwards.
Oh my God.
Give me your arm. So you've given blowjobs, and you probably know how to hold a penis.
Yeah.
Did you say kind of?
Kind of. Ow!
That's how hard
That's like
she
an
was
Indian
holding my
rug
dick
burn.
when she was going down on me. She was holding it so hard, I didn't know if I was in her mouth or not. Like it was like going numb. And I had to be like, can you, this is in a car up in Laurel Canyon somewhere. It was like 5, 6 in the morning in some car. And I was like, and I said like, it hurts. Lighten up.
Lighten up, Francis.
But yeah, lighten up, Francis. I talked about stripes the other day.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. But that was, at the time, that was my oldest. But at this point, probably my wife is the oldest I've been with. Ugh. You know what I mean? What about you? What's the oldest guy you ever been with? Throb?
When I was 19, I was with a guy that was 50.
He must have been so stoked. Holy shit. Who was he? I mean, not by name, but like, what was the deal?
He was, oh my God, it's horrible. He was a friend of, he was a Jehovah's Witness, or he was an ex-Jehovah's Witness.
Does that go against? Okay.
Oh yeah.
If you're in the cult, is age an issue? Or is sex outside of marriage an issue for Jehovah's Witness?
Of course,
Okay.
yeah, of course. But age isn't, because girls get married when they're fucking 17, 16 to a 5-year-old guy. It's so stupid, so gross.
Okay. So you're 19 with a 50-something.
Yeah, I was maybe I was almost 20. No.
Was he like friends with your family or anything?
They all knew him. And it
Were
was
you
like
dating?
a secret. Like, yeah. Like he wanted to buy me a condo in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, or Chicago.
Why didn't he?
I said no, my pride.
What are you,
is
dumb?
So stupid. Yeah, I started off early being
Jesus
so
Christ.
fucking dumb. No, I want to work hard for my things. Fuck that.
If a sugar mama came along now and it was like, I will fuck you, just fuck me and I'll get you cars, I'll get you a house. Yeah. I wouldn't even ask Dickless. I'd be like, this is what's happening. You're either in or out.
I wish I would have. I wish I would have.
What about you? What's the oldest you ever been with?
I don't have any like
Not really a
crazy
thing?
like,
Okay.
my current girlfriend.
Yep. Who's of age.
Yeah.
Yeah, barely, but yeah.
How much older is she than you? Is she older?
She's younger.
than
2
you?
months.
Oh, you guys are the same exact age, pretty
Yeah,
much.
she's 2 months.
Yep. Yeah, what do you think do you think it's gross for like men in their 40s to date a 19 or 20-year-old?
Yes.
How come? I have an argument with my friend because it's not my thing, but it's a lot of guys' things. If it's legal,
It's legal, but it's just gross to me because a lot of those guys have daughters or sons that are around the same age. Like, even if they're 15, that's only 4 years away. Like, and also there's not a lot to talk about.
but
There's such an
what
age
if you don't want to
gap.
talk? What I mean is like, what if it's purely
Plus,
physical?
also, their frontal lobe isn't formed yet, so their decision making is not the best.
That's how you get anal, Heidi. That's exactly why you scoop in and get that butt while it's young and dumb.
I mean, my boyfriend has friends that date like that. Like, they're 55 and they date 20-year-olds, and it's just to me, the older I get, it's so rapey. I know it's not.
No,
but
I get
it's
it.
like very like
that's the argument I always have is like it's gross, but like I think if you're doing that, you're not looking for a wife.
not at all.
You're looking to get laid, and women are more intelligent and more mature. You know, a 17-year-old girl is more mature than a 17-year-old guy.
Sure.
So you hear all women say, like when in their 20s, like, I need an intellectual
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Man.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it?
bullshit? It's just it's a lot of. I think a lot of those guys that do that are rich, and they have money, and these girls want to
Okay.
go out with guys. And to me, that's when I was that old. I don't know. I found him attractive, but then when we had sex, it was like, ugh, like his balls were like old and hanging, and like he was just old. Like his face felt old, his skin felt old.
Did he have old man breath and like
It was just
yellow
old.
teeth?
Like I wasn't even old enough to drink, and we went to the bar, and
Can I tell
ordered
you,
a fucking
we need to have
pina
Heidi's
colada.
we need to have Heidi's ball corner every week. I like when you talk about balls. That's
like,
funny shit.
They were just like hanging and like big, like old.
I love this side of you.
I remember that was the first time I was like, ugh, he's old.
Did you ever suck his balls?
I don't think I could. They were like pieces of like steak, like the thin steak. Oh my God. Like a hanger steak.
Are you sure you're with a man?
Like liver. You know what liver? That looks like the flat. Ooh.
Did he have gray balls? Like was it
I don't
miscolored?
remember. No, they were just
It looks steak.
so gross. Oh,
See, I would think that like so the draw for me for liking older women is I feel like they also know what to do and they're confident and comfortable.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that like when a younger woman do they think that way too? Where they want a guy who knows what he's doing in the bedroom, knows how to please a woman? Because I know when I started fucking, I was 15 and I was terrible at it. Yeah. I know for sure.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Right.
I don't know. I was trying to think of another guy that I dated when I was 20.
Ugh.
Fuck, how old was I? 24. And I dated a guy late 40s, and he was I think I told that story before. He was the masseuse of Jimmy Buffett's.
I don't think you've ever told this story. I'm not aware. Does it sound familiar to you?
What?
I don't think I could be, maybe you have, I'm sorry. But
Harrison Ford, I was dancing with him. And
oh, yeah, sort of. Yes.
But he was late 40s, and he wanted to be like he was like, okay, so this is what we're going to do. And we're going to practice tantric sex. And
You're going to suck my balls for an hour?
And I remember I was just like, ew. And then when he flew me to New York to go to this Jimmy Buffett concert, and I remember when he opened the door,
what a
and
Casanova.
He had dolphin shorts on and
what's that?
Birkenstocks with socks.
What are dolphin shorts?
Dolphin shorts were the silky shorts that guys wear that you can see their fucking balls out of. Speaking of balls, and they're like running shorts.
You call them dolphin shorts?
Dolphin shorts. And he opened the door with those on, and that was it. I was done.
You strike me as someone who, in person, when someone does something, you're like, ew.
No, inside I do, and then I'm like, hey, and then it's just
over. Shorts.
It's over in my head.
These kind of things?
Yep.
Oh.
Only they were silky.
So it's like 80s tennis shorts.
Yeah, they were silky, and you can see like you have to be careful of your guy because they're thin in the middle, like a thin, and then you can see your balls hanging out.
Not mine. I have very small balls. You just nodded. You've never seen my balls. I just said I have very small balls. The throb goes.
It checks out.
I have infantile little boy balls. Yep.
Balls are they're so weird.
It's also weird that they're outside of our body.
Yeah, it's so.
It is the most sensitive part of the male body, and they're just out there. Imagine if your eyeballs just hung outside of your face. Like how sensitive that is. That's why they're in your fucking head.
Like, be careful, be careful.
Yeah, my balls. Like, oh my God.
But wait, when you're born though, they're inside, correct? Is that what they mean when your balls drop? What does that mean?
It's true, but I think they just they come down further. They're in your sack. Have you ever had a ball go up inside your body?
Yeah.
What?
Is it not the worst, weirdest pain you've ever felt? It hurt me a lot. How'd you get it back down? I don't think I've ever talked about this with another man before, but like there was a time many years ago where like my ball just
It
went
just crawls up there?
zoop. Just one of them went
it
up
scared?
inside the cavern there. I was
Cold?
terrified. It wasn't cold, but I felt it. And I tried to like.
How did it go up there?
I don't know. I
I'm
but
saying, were you scared and just went?
I was scared. No.
Like scared before
nothing,
it went up there.
There was nothing happening in the moment. I was just like, it just like went up and like, what the fuck's happening? And I tried to push it back down. I don't remember how I got back out. How'd you get yours out?
Yeah, you just like give it a push back down.
Well, isn't that how?
Has it happened to you more than once?
Yeah, but I don't feel like it. Like
Is this an issue for you?
I think so.
How many times has it happened?
I
Every
it
Wednesday.
happened, but it's not like I'm not keeping tallies on.
When's
this.
the last time it happened?
I don't know, but it's definitely happened where you're like,
Did you
have to give
freak?
it like a push.
Yeah, you push like in your like above the base of your dick and like try to kind of push it back down. I remember it hurt. I did not like it
Isn't
one
that
bit.
what drag queens though do sometimes? They push their balls inside. Isn't
No,
that
they-
true? They
No.
tape them. What does tuck mean? Isn't that tuck?
I'll show you.
You tuck
No, it's when you
Ew.
you push your dick and your balls back between
into
your
like
legs.
your crack.
I mean,
of your-
yeah, towards that area.
Do you-
Some guys can get
Do
it
you
back there.
tape it?
I don't. I just like to put it back there and hold it with my legs. You also call it the Buffalo Bill, because
Yeah.
that happened in Signs of the Lambs.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Speaking of scared, at work, people love to scare me because I am easily scared. Like you could stare at me and go, "Whoa,"
I've done
and
it.
I would, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you know that. So at work the other night, this guy came up to me. I was outside. It was pouring rain, and I was on my phone texting, very deep in thought. And he snuck up behind me outside and scared me so I screamed so loud that people came out of the restaurant and were like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "I just got scared," and it was funny. So the next day I went to work and he goes, "Hey," he's very young, and he goes, he goes, "I can't scare my mom and dad now just because I'm scared they're gonna have like a heart attack or something." And he looked at me, he goes, "What? I mean, I know like you're not as old as my mom and dad, but you're up there. Like, what age do you want us to stop scaring you? Like, is that?"
Oh my god.
And I was like, "I'm not that old."
Listen here, Sonny.
And then I asked him how old his parents were, and they were about my age. I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, you can scare them. Their hearts are fine. They're still young."
My god, dude. Wow. We're crossing over soon.
Jesus Christ.
Things are winding down for us.
Yeah.
We talk about it all the time, but like, I mean,
I don't have that long left.
I don't think so. I don't think you do either. Didn't I say a couple shows ago? I think you're
knock
going.
on
I think you're
wood.
going pretty soon.
Yeah, that's not very fun to say, though. That's not nice.
Not for you.
I mean, not fun. But
No,
not
I don't
nice.
mean that. Of course, you're gonna be fine.
I'm fine.
We got a lot more shows to do.
Good.
Did we leave off anything with the old man talk or the MILF talk? Were we done with that?
I think so.
All right. I guess we'll have to move on from that.
Yeah.
Now we should talk about. Have you heard about the eunuch maker?
The eunuch maker? Like he cuts off your junk?
Settle in, girl. There is some wild stuff going on in Norway.
Of course, it's in Norway.
So there was a man arrested recently. I had to make so many notes about this, okay? This was sent in from our listener, Jamie. Thank you, Jamie, for this. His name is Marius Gustafsson. He's 46 years old, all right? And he ran a, like, body modification, like, gang. And it was sort of like a gang of guys who were, like, off-duty nurses who would do these, like, black market operations and amputations. What? So they did this for like 5 years and I believe it was Norway. And
Sounds like a Cronenberg film.
kind of.
Yeah.
What do you think? Well, wait till you hear about this. It sounds a lot like that. Good call. This guy would have like pay-per-view situations where they would like people from around the world would pay to join this private server to watch this guy cut off other dudes' dicks and
Wait.
cut off their balls.
That's the new Luther movie was like that.
Oh.
the guy had you paid, and it was a pay-per-view thing,
I don't
and
think
it
I
was
watched
a
Luther
lot.
yet.
Oh,
I don't think I watched it. Did
Well, it was
I?
a
I
new
remember.
movie that's out now.
Black Dude.
Yeah,
I've seen it on
hot
Netflix.
dude.
I gotta watch that.
Sexy
So
dude.
this guy would. It was like 3 dudes, and they would like do all kinds of castrations of cocks and balls, and they would like clamp guys' balls. They put these clamps on, so eventually the balls would die, and then they would cut them off.
Ew.
Yeah.
Are the people
That
alive?
was a squirting noise. That was a sister squirting noise you just did. Ew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
are the people alive?
So people would
Do
pay.
they die?
No. People would pay to have their dicks and balls cut off.
What
And then-
happens though? Where do you pee? And
The hole's still there. You just pee out of a little stump. Yeah. I hate to say it, I've seen multiple videos of guys having their dicks cut off.
what?
But I don't pay for it unless I'm kind of loser.
Oh my god.
So and the guy that ran the ring, he had his dick cut off.
No.
He had his leg cut off
Nope.
from the knee down, and
Just for fun?
Yeah.
Not because he had
he just wanted.
gangrene?
So here's where it gets fucking wild. No, he cut his dick off because he wanted to. And then they stuck his leg in like liquid nitrogen or dry ice, so his leg would die.
Oh!
And then they had to cut the leg off.
Oh!
And then they took a surgical scalpel and he cut the top of one of his nipples off.
Oh!
But the way they would cut dicks off is with a kitchen knife. They weren't even like these are nurses who would just do this wild shit.
Like Bobbitt, like Lorena
Kind
Bobbitt.
of.
Oh god.
And then the main dude that had his dick and leg cut off, here's where it gets wild. Then this motherfucker, he was in the hospital for 2 months while he recovered, and then he claimed disability and got paid over 18,000 pounds in disability money because he didn't have a leg. It's a pretty good gimmick, I think, to get that kind of money. We're still going here.
Wow.
So there's been 10 guys have been charged in this.
Oh, so they got
ring.
arrested?
They got arrested because they're causing grievous bodily harm.
Yeah.
Even though people are willing participants, you can't do that to people. And these are people that had jobs at hospitals as nurses. So in their
Jesus
off time, and they
Christ.
were stealing lidocaine and stealing numbing agents from the hospital. So that's another part. And
You better be stealing some Percocets too. Can you imagine
Something.
the fucking pain?
no, I can't. I can't.
I mean, I don't know. It's not. I have a girl, but
Yeah, but imagine
Jesus
someone just taking a
Christ.
kitchen knife and cutting one of your boobs off.
oh god.
What was that voice? Oh God! The fuck? That was. If you're just listening, that was Heidi saying that. Cutting your boob off. Oh God! I've never heard that come from you before.
Exactly.
That was
I
gnarly.
was thinking about like having somebody gnaw off my.
Oh, that'd be so painful.
Oh,
I hope that never happens to me. I like my boobs attached to my chest. That was so weird, dude. So yeah, froze the leg, got the benefits. One of the kids whose dicks was cut off. I'll wait. Get it out of your system. One of the kids whose dicks was cut off was 17 years old, but he lied and said he was 18. And the guy that ran the ring was like, "That's a really good age. That's a good age to have it removed." And like kind of talk.
What do they look like? Are there
They're like
pictures
long,
of them?
There's a head on top. There's balls at the bottom.
No,
and
they're
then
not
just-
circumcised, right?
I don't know. I don't know how they do it in Norway. Well, at least if it's not, you have something to hold on to when you give it the old cutaroo. But like, I guess what I want to get into is people are into some really, really weird stuff.
Yeah.
Where do we think this kind of thing like comes from? Of people, there's a lot of people who like have an arm cut off because they feel like they're not supposed to have it. It's like it's. Have you heard this stuff?
No.
There's people that opt for elective surgery to have limbs removed, legs,
What?
arms. Where
Why?
there's a condition where people are born. I mean, if you think about it, it's sort of like the trans thing where you feel like you're in the wrong body.
Yeah.
But there are people that just feel that way about specific limbs, like where their whole life they felt this is not my arm. Like this is not supposed to be on my body.
I mean, these thighs are not my thighs, but like,
You might want to shave them off. Slide some right off. Imagine how you with little stick legs with no thighs on there.
oh my god.
So people have these conditions where they just feel like certain parts of their body. I mean, not everybody. Some people just want to do wild shit.
Yeah.
But we feel like your leg is not supposed to be on your body.
I've never heard of this before.
There's a couple, two twin guys, or maybe they're just brothers. I think they're twins though, who both went through medical school and then just started doing crazy body modifications. Can you?
I think I saw them.
So there was one guy.
Their faces are so weird now, right?
I don't know. The faces are fine, but this is true. I'll find the pictures of it. We'll put it in the episode where one brother had his right arm completely removed at the shoulder, and they attached it on the other brother under his armpit. So one brother had two arms on one side.
Stop it!
I swear to you, we'll pull it up. We'll pull it up.
Why?
Right now. Because people are bored. Not everyone has a PS5. That's how I feel about it.
What?
And then another one of them, the same brothers, one of them removed like their ring finger and then extended it onto the other ring finger.
Stop it.
I swear. Body mod. You're going to love this.
That's like a...
Okay.
But it's like that. It's like Crash, the Cronenberg film, where people have
Look at the guy on the far right.
What?
Isn't that insane? He can't move it, so he doesn't have control over the arm, but it hangs there, blood flows to it, it lives, but that's his brother's arm.
That's real?
This is real. This is
I
absolutely
see
real.
That finger.
Click on it. You know how a computer works, right? Click on the picture. So he had one of his fingers removed and just extended on the same hand.
Come on.
Yeah, and they just do this stuff for fun. in
adding
like a
and
girl.
subtracting. So they have like a... Where are they from? They can't be from the United States. This is like some...
I actually kind of think they are. Have you seen these guys before?
I feel like it's
Look at
going to
that.
be some crazy Swedish fucking
And then
German
the
shit.
hands. He has one super long finger.
And that's
That's
all
cool.
real.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. I wonder...
Why? What's wrong with people?
You know what? Let's call Steve Truitt right now. My body mod buddy.
Like, what's going
And
on?
let's see if we can get him on the phone.
Hello?
Steve Truitt.
Dan.
How are you, buddy?
Oh, good. How are you?
I'm good. You're on the podcast right now, and we are talking about,
Hi, Steve Truitt.
you know, Heidi.
Hi.
You,
Hi, Heidi.
Hi.
so we're talking about those body modification brothers that like one put the arm on the other brother. You know what guys I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah, you must.
See?
There's these brothers who are like, they went to medical school, and one brother like had his right arm removed and they attached it under the other brother's right arm. So one brother had one arm, the other one had three arms. And you've never seen this?
No, I've never heard of this.
Oh my God.
Are you sure it's real?
I'm positive, dude.
It doesn't sound real to me.
Okay, tell me why. Why is that?
It just doesn't sound real. Like, why would they wouldn't take one off of somebody and put it on somebody else? They'd put it on the same person.
I just sent you the
Because
Google.
I mean, even
Go ahead.
I don't know about twins, but I mean, even like siblings, you know, parents, children, and all that. A lot of times have like different blood types and different things, so they can't even be like organ donors for each other.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know if that would even work and the arm would survive because you'd have to connect enough like veins and arteries and things and nerves to keep the arm alive.
Okay. So let me see here.
So
I just sent it to you.
They're twins, right?
I believe they're twins. Would that make a difference? If they're twins, does it make more sense?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. They might. I guess. Yeah, I think twins have the same DNA and stuff.
They do have the
But
same
let's
DNA.
see.
So this is on the BME. I saw it on BME years ago, but I think these guys were like went to medical school. So one brother had the arm removed, attached to the other brother under his armpit. So basically, he doesn't have control of the arm, but blood flows to it and it stays alive. But he can't obviously move it. There's no you can't manipulate it, but it just hangs there. Are you looking at it?
I'm looking at it. I'm trying to see if I can find the actual story.
It's weird as hell. I mean, and like they do stuff with their fingers. Where one like removed a finger and like put it on his other.
It was a BME April Fool's article.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Motherfucker. Is it on? Did you find that on Snopes?
No, I found it on BME.
Tell her to stop laughing. It's so fucking rude. So rude. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I just sent you the
I
article.
knew it because in that picture it doesn't look. It looks bizarre with the arm.
I'm looking on Reddit, and Reddit says it's real.
Oh, the Reddit says real, so it must be.
Okay, so are you absolutely confident that this is fake?
Yeah, it was a BME April Fool's article. They did crazy April Fool's articles every year.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm looking at it now. 2013. Okay, well, son of a bitch. Well, I'm gonna cut this whole part out of the entire episode because I feel dumb. No, we're keeping it. We're keeping it. How are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing good. Just got back from New Orleans and actually ran into Damien out there.
Oh no shit!
Yeah,
Damien?
just like literally ran into him walking out of a building.
No kidding. How's he doing?
He's doing good.
We're speaking of our friend Damien Eccles of the West Memphis 3.
such a fan of
Wonderful human
his.
being. Oh, I miss that guy. I hope he comes to LA soon. I want to have him on the show.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right, well, I'm going to go and hang my head low, and I will call you with any more crazy shit soon.
All right, sounds good.
All right, see you, buddy. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
God damn it!
I knew from that picture with the arm that
Well,
it
aren't you
wasn't
smart?
real.
Aren't you
'Cause
smart?
it looked very superimposed, like it wasn't like a.
I have been telling this story for 11 years. Of like, these guys are crazy, dude. Anyway, but the eunuch maker, that's a real story. That's a real
sure?
thing. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I think. No, it's all over like BBC and all kinds of shit. But people are into some weird stuff.
And that was in Norway.
Yeah.
We were talking about the CERN. I just learned about that because my friend
Explain
went
what
there.
CERN is.
CERN is a place in Lucerne, Switzerland, and they. It was described to me as they have a machine there and a tunnel, and they create black holes, or they're working on figuring out how black holes are created. Which
Is that where the Hadron Collider is?
I don't know
the
what
large-
that is.
The Large Hadron Collider was, I think, a way where they first were able to like smash atoms together.
Oh, I don't know.
To, I think that's what made the first like mini black hole of how they figured out how to make. I
Interesting.
think I could be wrong.
But
Maybe it's for
a
energy.
lot of people say like this is an accident waiting to happen. It's pretty crazy. It's nuts. And then my friend so she just had a tour of it with her daughter in school. They went there, and she said it's so eerie and crazy, but beautiful outside. And it's this tunnel that you go into.
I heard it's stunning in there. It's,
Yeah,
it's
and then
in a real lab.
they actually had an opening ceremony that cost, I think, $8 million, and it's about 45 minutes long. And we actually watched the whole thing the other night because we were so like, what the fuck? It is because 9 people died, not 5 or 9 people died. I think it was 9 people died.
But not 6, 7, or 8.
Making it, no.
5 or 9, period.
5 or 9. I forgot what it was. But they had this whole ceremony part, and there's people in underwear, and it's very crazy and European and nuts. And then towards the end of it, there's a lot of demons, and there's a demon that
Hold on.
Yeah.
What do you mean there's demons?
A demon, a guy like dressed up in a demon
okay.
outfit, and he.
I thought you were just casually being like, there was demons in attendance,
No.
there was angels, I'm losing my mind.
No, and he they put on almost like a musical, like a play, and he takes this young angel and is
Wait a minute.
fucking it
Wait,
from
hold on.
behind. This woman dressed like an angel with wings.
I thought you were saying it was actually
No, it's like a
angels.
musical. Or like it's a performance.
Wow.
It is so fucking weird and bizarre. And why?
So
why
it's a laboratory where there's angel fucking?
Why? And I understand there's one character there that's a part of this like lore that's in Switzerland. This goat man, whatever, goat man that has the. It's so nuts. It's so crazy. Just watch it, and then the people in
Did the whole class went to this thing?
No, this like the class went. No, this was the opening ceremony of CERN.
Okay.
That's
okay,
on
okay.
TV. You can
Okay.
watch it. No,
Okay,
her
they didn't go to-
daughter
I
went
see.
to visit
The CERN's
it
been open for
a while.
A while, yeah.
Yeah, like 2017, I think. But everybody in the audience are all suits. So they're all these like
So it's like Eyes Wide Shut type shit.
Merkel was there, the chancellor or whatever she is in
Angela Merkel?
Yeah.
I like
She-
these fucking Merkel.
Merkel? I
Yeah.
forgot her first
The
name.
old Merc was
The
there.
Merkel was there. It was just very interesting and makes you wonder about.
Oh, here we go. What do you got? What do you got?
I'm just
saying. I knew it. I knew that was coming. Think about it. Do your research. Think about it.
Just saying, it's pretty weird. There's
Might
a
wanna think
lot
about
of there's a lot of and I just learned about this. So my friend like gets me going. Dre,
Of
and
course.
she gets
She
me going.
gets you going on everything.
She's got to come on the show because you're gonna have a field day with her.
Oh, I'm sure. I feel like I'm going to get very angry. very, very
But
angry.
all the stuff that she said is all fucking true, or it comes true.
There
and
we go.
I've done research.
Oh, don't say the R word. Research. Do your
Science.
research. I'm just saying, look into it.
Just
Might want to look
saying,
into it.
but it's really bizarre.
So
It's
what are you trying to
opening
say about
ceremony of it's peculiar and it shouldn't be there. We should not be messing around trying to recreate a black fucking hole because what's going to happen all of a sudden? It's
Well,
and did you know that
black holes
that-
are wormholes.
But that place is what Stranger Things is based off of.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
And they made so it's
Underground kind of deal.
underground.
Think about it.
I'm just saying.
Might want to do your research.
11.
The
I'm
upside
just
down
saying.
or whatever. Wait,
Yep.
upside down or the under? What is it?
Upside down.
It is, right? Okay, cool.
Such a good show. I love that show.
So what are you alluding to?
I'm alluding to the fact that there is a society of these rich people who,
Fuck yeah.
you know,
Give it
it's
to
like
us.
the 1% centers. There's, you know, like the Charles Schwab's of the world, his people. And they're running the fucking world, man.
Did we talk about Aaron Rodgers on this episode or the last episode?
Last episode.
Aaron Rodgers was
he say
on
the same
Rogan
thing?
talking about Charles Schwab.
I'm just saying. That's why I love him.
It. You're making me sick to my stomach, the stuff you're
Have
saying.
you done research, though? I'm going to wet my pants.
Your R word is research. My R word is retarded. That's where we're at. I'm just saying, think about it.
I didn't know about Charles Schwab. I didn't know about any of that until...
Isn't he the one that invented Peanuts, the cartoon?
Yes.
Who is that? Isn't that someone Schwab?
That's Charles Schultz.
Right. Yeah. Same guy?
Same guy.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Think about it.
He's running the world.
You never see Charles Schultz and
And
Charles
Lucy,
Schwab in the same room
Peppermint
now,
Patty.
do ya? Pigpen.
I don't know. It's just something to... Just go watch the opening ceremony to CERN. And you're going to have to fast forward it like a little bit because it's a little like... It's crazy. And then just see. And see if you get the feelings
No,
that
it sounds
I get.
fascinating. It does, all kidding aside, it sounds like a very wild theatrical opening for something that's a laboratory.
Exactly.
You're unbelievable. You're fucking unbelievable. You're like a character from the alt-right nation.
Speaking of, not alt-right, but speaking of, there's something that's happening in the news, and it's gonna. And
Tell us about it, please.
I have to share it.
Yes, you do.
So, Tucker Carlson he did an interview with Putin.
I heard about it. Happened
And
yesterday.
Everyone is calling him a traitor. It happened a little bit ago, but he didn't want to let it's out now. But
I know nothing about the interview.
But
But
yet,
I feel like interviewing Putin does not make you a traitor.
right.
If
if you
anyone
go-
could have interviewed Hitler back in the day,
Right.
of course you're going to.
And that's exactly what he's doing. And if you go back to Oliver Stone, is he a traitor? Absolutely not. He interviewed Putin. All these people interviewed the most horrible man, and I'm really it pisses me off. It's making me mad.
Just backlash from the left about it.
Yes, they're saying that he's you're a traitor. I want to know what Putin is thinking. He's out of his
Here's
mind.
the thing: if Tucker is supporting Putin's ideals,
Not at all.
a little traitorous. But if you're just trying to get insight into what makes someone be such a piece
And
of
that's
shit,
what he's doing. He's asking all these.
I have no problem with that.
I don't either. It's a 2-part thing, and he's asking like, what the fuck is up?
I will say that Tucker Carlson over the years has made me angrier than many people. He's a very smarmy, like kind of a cocky dude, but I will say he also is capable of doing some really good interviews. When he takes it seriously and he's not showboating, he does ask great questions.
And the Ice Cube thing was fantastic. I love that interview.
Oh, I didn't see this.
It's beautiful. And he got into a car with him, and they drove through L.A. And Ice Cube is showing him around L.A. and it's wonderful. And
Okay.
it showed him in a light that I was like, oh, okay. I mean, he's been around for forever. He was on Dancing with the Stars. Remember that?
No.
Tucker Carlson was funny.
No, but
the Putin thing really, it pissed me off because I'm like, traitor, really? All these other people, Tom Brokaw, a lot of, I forget who
I think
else.
if we have enemies of the country, it's not the worst thing to get an interview and get a little
Tons
just a
of
little bit of
people.
insight, whatever. Yeah,
Look at,
I don't like Tucker, but I'm fine with him interviewing Putin.
Anwar, what was his Anwar?
Sadat?
Yeah, like they did tons of interviews with him.
And here's the thing: if Tom Brokaw interviewed Putin, he'd probably get an award for it.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and that's it.
Holy shit! Are we in agreement on something political?
Wow!
Get the fuck out of here!
Exactly.
Although I think the Tucker Putin interview was actually April Fool's prank on BME, the website. Yeah, I don't think it really happened.
So sorry.
It's fine.
I hate when that happens.
I'm an idiot sometimes, I fall for stuff. You know what? I still want to believe it. I might choose to believe that it wasn't a prank. I'm going to live my own reality.
Good for you.
Think about it. Do your research.
Think about it. I'm
And
just saying.
if you do a simple Google search, you'll see that it was a prank. And I
just
should have done
saying.
that.
But
Fucking
I just
A.
did something like that. Was it on the show? I
Almost
said
once a week.
something.
I don't know.
I
What?
said something and I believed it, and then I looked and it wasn't true. Damn it! I'll think of what it was.
It does happen quite a bit. I mean, just, did you watch Tucker Carlson's interview with David Grush, the UFO whistleblower?
I didn't. I should.
It was that's one of the interviews that I thought Tucker did an amazing job, because I think with his interviews, if he's doing it like for Fox News, he has to kind of appease the Fox News audience.
Right.
And I don't know if Tucker really believes a lot of the stuff he's reported. Like it's, Fox News has gotten in trouble, and CNN too, of just like, you do stories to cater to your audience.
Yeah.
Tucker probably does that a lot. But when he does an interview about something that he's interested in, it's really good. So
Yeah.
he interviewed David Grush, and it is
that's
an
cool.
hour-long interview, probably the best interview I've seen on UFOs in years and years and years. It was a couple months ago. It was great.
Where do you watch it?
On Twitter, because Tucker's show is on Twitter
that's
now.
right.
Can I tell you a little UFO thing?
Yes.
Did you happen to watch the TMZ UFO docuseries?
No.
They put out a 3-part UFO documentary called UFO Revolution, and it was very, very good. Each episode's an hour long or something. You can watch it on Tubi for free. You can probably watch it on Amazon now. But UFO Revolution, made by TMZ, and it really talks a lot about what's happening now with Congress and like the reverse engineering UFO programs. But do you know who George Knapp is?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got that show on Sunday nights, right? Is that George Knapp?
Yeah. Oh, George Knapp, he's been in Vegas forever, but
Yeah.
he has a podcast called Weaponized with Jeremy Corbell. This TMZ series kind of focuses a lot on Jeremy Corbell. And in this series, there's a part where George Knapp makes a passing comment. It's like almost like he's like a posing like a rhetorical question of like, let's imagine, he says, like, let's imagine that Lockheed Martin or that there was a UFO, I don't know, somewhere in Burbank, California. Imagine how crazy that would be. And it just, it's a passing moment. And I'm very active on UFO Twitter. I follow all kinds of people. And no one really picked up on the fact that he said that. So I do have a couple friends who are in the UFO field and people that kind of know this kind of shit. So I hit up one of them and I said, is this, George Knapp made this comment about a UFO being in Burbank. Don't think I missed that for a second. Like, what's that about? Because I live kind of near there. What is the deal? And the guy was like, did he really say that? He goes, I haven't watched it. But he goes, it is 100% true. Or the 100% confirmation. There is a UFO, a retrieved flying saucer or something that is in storage somewhere in Burbank. Lockheed Martin, which is the defense contractor, and Northrop Grumman have both had facilities in Burbank.
Interesting.
So it's one of those two companies has something kind of near here.
So it's still at the facility, like,
Yes.
but it's named something different.
Probably, or it's in some kind of like high security warehouse, or it's something underground. Like Lockheed Martin used to have this huge facility next to the Burbank airport, and like from the sky they painted the ground to look like bushes and trees, and so you couldn't see it from the sky back in like the. But they left Burbank in the 90s. But I wonder if they still own some facilities. But like,
Interesting.
this is gonna end up being a news story at some point.
Let's find it.
I'm trying to do some research and
Wow.
find out what addresses. Although they might be under different company names, but
IKEA's out there. Big
was it? Were you the one that made the comment? Go ahead. Say it again. When I told him about it, and he goes, "Dude, you haven't seen it?"
It's in the front of the old Fry's.
Do you remember that?
Oh,
So there was a Fry's electronics store in Burbank that had a crashed flying saucer in the roof of it, sticking out of it. It was really, really funny. But I told Throb about this. He goes, "You haven't seen it? Dude? Everyone knows about this. It's like it's right there." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he got me good with that one. It's
They even
good.
put it in Nope.
Yeah, it's in Nope. Remember? They go to that Fry's
that's
in Nope.
right.
That's where the guy works or something, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that movie.
Me too. But isn't that fucking insane?
Interesting.
How many times we've probably driven past it, or like, there's so many
wonder if it's
warehouses in
underground.
Burbank.
Yeah.
Could be. But I do think at some point we're gonna know the answer to that, and there's gonna be news cameras all over the place here. Wow. Love that.
Interesting.
I love that for you.
I love that for you.
Have we talked about how much I hate that phrase?
I hate it so much.
So much. I love that for you.
Or when somebody's talking, they're like talking about it'd be like me going, "She's hungry tonight."
Ew. Third person shit. Get
Have you heard
out
that
of here.
before? Have you heard
Yes,
that?
I have.
I fucking hate it so much. She's really, really tired tonight.
Yeah, I don't like that shit at all. You know, I think I'm just liking people less and less.
Yes. I've been watching a lot of Seinfeld, and there was an episode I just watched because I'm late to the game. Like my mom and my sister.
Wait. Did you just
the
start
show.
Seinfeld for the first time?
I've seen episodes, but I didn't watch every episode. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm on season. I'm
The
on
first couple seasons suck.
6. Yeah, because they're just trying to like.
They find their footing around
Yeah.
season 3.
But there's an episode where Elaine and Jerry are talking, and he's like, people, and Elaine's like, yeah. He's like, they're the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're terrible.
horrible.
Terrible. Speaking of Seinfeld, did anyone watch the new Curb yet?
No, was it good? I heard it was good. Or no?
I don't know. Did you watch the last season? Mm-hmm. What did you think of the last season?
I liked it.
Liked it, right?
Liked it.
Didn't
I
love
didn't
it.
love it. Yeah.
It feels like they might be going a little too. I mean, this is the final season.
Yeah.
But it was a couple funny moments. There's a part where in the new one where he's trying to like talk to Siri through his car, and it just refuses to understand what he's saying, and it's so relatable.
Oh.
But I don't know. It fell a little flat for me. But
Did
I'm
you
curious
see
what you
him
guys
with
think.
the Elmo thing?
Yes, he choked out Elmo on.
Yeah, he
on,
slapped him and choked him
on
out.
what show? Was it The View or
and-
something?
No, it was it was another talk show. It was like a morning talk show.
Was it The Talk?
No, it was like a guy and a girl on a couch, and
Okay.
he was. But Will Wheaton, the actor, is super. He's pissed off about it. He's like, that's ridiculous. Like Elmo is this like character that brings joy into people's lives, and who do you think you are?
It's a fucking Mr. Wheaton. Chill out, dude. It's a puppet. It's not real.
And also, it's Larry David.
Yeah,
like,
that's
he's just
what-
being funny.
that's what you want him to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
Yeah. People are. And that's what I mean. People they getting upset about stupid shit like that.
I don't know. I might just have to cut my dick off. Spice things up a little bit.
I might join Taylor Swift's her coven. I'm not sure.
Heartthrob and I have a friend of ours who worked for her, and he's one of the ones that got that cash from her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She tipped out everyone on the crew $100,000.
That's insane. That's amazing.
It was like $6 or $7 million she spent tipping out her crew.
That's amazing. I mean, she makes so much.
Yeah.
I think she's.
Her last tour made her a billionaire.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think she's great. I'm happy that she found love. And
She should get you your
love
Mercedes.
It.
No. Super Bowl Sunday is this coming weekend. By the time you guys hear this, the Super Bowl will be over. And I hope the 49ers kick the Chiefs' asses.
See,
But
I'm the opposite. I want the Chiefs because there's two things. One, whenever the Packers are doing bad and they're not in anymore, I root for the Chiefs because Patrick Mahomes is from East Texas and we went to the same high school.
Okay.
So there's that. And the Packers, we hate the 49ers. I'm
Why?
sorry. The
Why?
panty liners, we call them. Panty liners. I don't know. It's always been a rival. I'm not sure.
I don't think I knew that about the Niners and the Packers.
Look at, I mean, and they always play each other at least twice. It feels like a year.
I like both teams. I think I like the 49ers more because I grew up loving Joe Montana. But I like the Packers are one of the classic teams. So you're going for the Chiefs?
Of course.
Oh, God. It's so sickening.
In fact, I was getting a pedicure and there was a woman, she had the Chiefs colors on her nails and she's from Kansas City and she was going home to watch the game.
Does she look like trash?
No, she was cute.
Chiefs fans usually look like trash. That's all I'm going to say. What are you doing for Super Bowl?
I think I have to work, but I don't know.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Well, I don't know yet because at the moment we don't know if Porno For Pyros is rehearsing or not. They were supposed to have the day off, but as of yesterday, maybe they're going to be working. No. But we're going to try to make sure that goes away because I got plans. I want to go to the desert and watch with some friends.
Oh, that's what you do every year, right?
Often, yeah.
Yeah.
The people I go to the desert with, they have a place in Palm Springs and a place in Topanga. So I either watch in Topanga or Palm Springs.
Wow.
But Chris Chaney, bass player extraordinaire, he's a big 49ers fan, and he's in the desert right now, so hopefully I'll be watching the game with him and rooting for the Niners.
I got a text this afternoon from a friend of mine. They're a couple that own some couple hotels in Palm Springs and a restaurant there that's popular. It's so good. Mm-hmm. And he's like, hey, I'm here with your aunt and uncle. And I was like, what? So the
Shaloubs or different people?
Tony was there, and then my aunt and uncle, other, and they were all there.
That's cute. When are we going to go to the Integratron?
We need to go soon because allegedly they're trying to tear it down.
They can't tear it down.
I know.
To build what? To do what? There's nothing there.
Sure.
It's in the middle of it's in the middle of sand.
I know.
When can we go for real? For real?
Let's go when you get back. Then I'll send a message to the sisters. But
Will they let us do an episode in there? Live from the Integratron?
Maybe.
It'd be kind of fun.
They probably would.
Yeah.
But so they I was listening to that George, what's his name?
Floyd?
George Knob. What's his name? Knob? No. George Cobb? Not George. Jeff? I seriously am going to wet my pants. I've had so much to drink. George Cobb?
George
Knob?
George
Nope.
Knob?
Nope. George Nope. Cope? What's his name? The
Who the fuck frick are you talking about? I don't know, Heidi.
The UFO guy.
This is your brain. George Knapp.
George Knapp. Okay, that's close enough.
Nope.
George Nope.
Knob. George Knob.
And you didn't know who I was talking
George
about?
Knob. You called him?
You didn't know who I was talking about?
I didn't.
That's so close. George Knopp and George Nope.
These are your
Knapp.
thoughts. I can't interpret your thoughts because you're
So,
fucking insane.
What's his name? George Knapp?
Still, after all
George
these
Knapp.
years, it's still George Knapp.
George Knapp. So he had his show on the other night. I was listening to it. Does he have a live show, like radio show, right?
Well, sometimes he does Coast to Coast.
Yeah, it was.
He either co-hosts or he's a guest on that often.
Yes, and
with
that
Art
was-
Bell, George Norrie, George
George
Knapp.
Norrie is who I'm. Yeah, George Norrie.
Who are we talking about?
George Norrie.
He's the actual host of Coast to
Yes,
Coast.
and he was on, and he had a woman on, and I'm driving, and she said George Van Tassel, and I was like, oh,
Which is
the
he's what to you?
must be like my fourth cousin or something.
I told you I was at
third
that.
cousin.
I was at that MUFON UFO meeting, and they talked about him for like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I want to get that guy on to talk to you about your
Yeah, that'd be
relative.
cool.
Because you're fucking. What is he to you again? I'm sorry, I talked over you.
I believe he'd be my fourth cousin, whatever that is, or third
Well, your
cousin
fourth
once
cousin,
removed, or whatever
your
that's
fourth
called.
cousin communicated with aliens, in person, face to face.
The Vesuvians. Whoa.
Yeah, yep.
Sounds
Wild
like
shit.
guitar. Yeah.
Wild shit.
Wild Wild West. Remember that song?
Of course.
Wild Wild West.
Do you know I am the biggest Will Smith fan in the room? I love his music. I'm just kidding. I don't like it at all.
Who sang that before him though? That's an old song. That's an 80s song, and then he redid it.
No. Go to the
Yes.
tape. Don't play it. Who is
It's
it?
true.
They changed all the lyrics. They did it with the
Yes.
Men in Black.
Thank you.
Yeah,
well.
I know that.
But Wild Wild West was
It was
We are the Men in Black.
Wild Wild West.
These Are My Forget-Me-Nots.
Oh, is that what it is?
Something like that. But yeah,
What song
same thing
does
with
Wild
that.
Wild West? It's fuck. Where is it?
Wild West.
Anyhow, I'll find
Wicked
it.
Wild. Wicked Wild Wild West. Jim West. Desperado. Rough Rider.
Oh,
no,
it's
you don't
cool.
want nada.
It's no.
You hear that shit?
No, this Escape
Fucking
Club.
spitting rhymes up my ass.
Escape Club. Wild West.
Sounds just like it.
And Cool Mo D did it too.
Cool Mo D was cool. You know who had
love
the who had a
Cool Mo D.
great voice? Tone Loc.
Funky Cold Medina.
Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
And his cover of Wild Thing. Wild Thing.
Is he alive still?
He died.
Did he?
No, he's alive.
I saw him in concert, and he came out of a Coke bottle. It was a huge Coke bottle, and he came out of it. I have a
dream.
I have a trivia before we end this thing.
A trivia?
A trivia.
Let's hear your trivia.
Question.
Is it for both of us or
I
for me?
believe I have. I think. Pretty sure I have.
We should end every show with a trivia. It'd be fun.
Okay. What soda? Wait, okay. Between Coca-Cola and Dr. Pepper, who has the highest amount of caffeine in it?
I mean, it sounds like a trick, so I'm going to say Dr. Pepper. So Dr. Pepper.
Okay, how about Diet Coke,
Got any more brain busters?
Diet Coke, regular Coke, Dr. Pepper, Diet Dr. Pepper. What has the most caffeine?
Diet Coke.
Yeah, 46 grams of caffeine.
Easy. Anything else?
No, never mind. But we were
The way
shocked.
you phrased it,
I know.
It was like,
should've-
I know that it's supposed to be a deceptive question. That
Yeah.
you should say, what soda has the most caffeine in it?
I know. I should have said that because you assume Coca-Cola does. I assumed.
I
it
would
did.
assume Jolt Cola would have the most caffeine.
It does. I see.
I am
Wow.
so smart. I'm geniuser than
Wow.
you. Remember that shit?
Animation.
I am geniuser. And
Genius.
I just want a banana. You know what I mean by banana, right? I just want to find love, and I hope he's into animation.
Love her.
Danny forever.
And she looks cute too in her little outfits.
Can we be real for a minute?
Yeah.
Don't.
Oh no, yeah, don't. I feel like it's gonna be something dirty.
I mean,
Like you would do her. You'd go out with her.
I would fuck the shit out of her. I mean, a fucker so shit comes out of her body.
Ew.
Aw.
That's disgusting.
She had her rack. When she got dressed up in the new
Gorgeous.
season,
Yeah.
the most suckable autistic titties I've ever seen in my life. Heartthrob, he's the one that started this. He thinks the same exact way as me.
Really? Is that true?
No.
Danny is so hot.
She's
I
cute.
would. Never mind.
I wonder what nationality she is.
Fuckable.
Japanese, you think? Is that what she said in it? Like, what wasn't she talking about? Like her roots and where she comes from and stuff. Remember?
I'm just busy looking at those fucking
But I really
yams.
But I really want to know, like, what look at my hands. Maybe I think I am autistic. I think I'm on the spectrum for sure.
Look at
For
me.
sure.
Without any question. And you're not like on it. Like you're definitely like you're like if they have a dropout late in casting of next season, you might get a phone call.
Can you imagine?
How pumped would Anthony be if all of a sudden I got a gig? Oh yeah, babe. I mean, I'll pretend I care for a minute, but what is it? You're like, I'm gonna be on low on the spectrum. As what? A social worker? No, a contestant.
And I go out with Tanner.
Oh God, I'll talk
I
your
love
fucking
him
ear off.
so much.
Wait, Tanner or Connor? Which one?
Well, I think
Connor's the one you like, the hairy one.
Connor's
His arms.
attractive. He's
Connor
cute.
is? Okay, yeah.
Connor's really cute.
He's the hairy arm
dark,
one?
dark hair, and
His hair, remember?
yo, that's right.
Stops at his elbow, but it
Both
looks
of
like
their
he's
moms, though, Tanner and Connor. I mean, their moms are their families
I also
are
want
so
to fuck.
wonderful.
Connor's mom is very, very. She's super
sexy.
mature, milfy.
We
Yeah.
had that conversation we were watching.
Yeah, I like to bend her over
Wait, you
Connor's
had it
bed.
with your girlfriend?
Yeah, I kept saying when we were watching, I'm like, she's hot,
Sexy.
dude.
Yeah.
She's nice.
And I love the way that she talks to him too. Like, okay, we don't have to talk about it right now. What do you, like?
Who was my dream
nice.
threesome recently? Oh yeah, it was Natalia Grace and the one from the bald one,
Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
My new dream threesome is Danny and Connor's mom. I'm trying to figure out how I want it. If like
Danny drinks, man. Whew.
I think I know what I want.
She's a drinker.
I want to be on my back.
Oh my
And
god.
I want Connor's mom riding me, right? Right? You're with me? And then I'm gonna have Danny sit on my face, and that's the end of the show, I think.
And
I'm gonna chew it up.
Animation.
I'm gonna eat your pussy, and you're gonna love it, baby. You might think it feels weird.
Oh, and
I
the
promise
part
you'll get used to it.
I started crying.
Eat my banana.
I started crying when she started to cry at breakfast.
Oh,
and
okay,
She goes,
now you're
he's still. Or
Now
I
you're
still.
gonna don't spoiler it. But all sexual. I wasn't kidding. I do want to do all that stuff. But all that aside, I will say there is a part where she gets really sad, and you really do feel for her.
Oh.
And I came so hard when she started crying.
Oh my god.
I'm being honest. Can I not be honest on this show?
Enough.
This is why I said don't earlier.
I know. We're done here. Okay, that's it, I guess.
All right.
You guys made me feel super uncomfortable and really like unwelcome in my own home.
Pretty sure you feel welcome.
No, I
your,
don't.
Your
No.
your jerk off fest in your living room.
I think I know why now.
If you're
Oh, yeah.
if you're ever
watching.
awake at like between 12 and 4, I'm probably jerking off.
Oh, I don't need to know any of that. You're watching Love on the Spectrum.
No, I'm not. No, nothing makes me softer. In all honesty, it doesn't turn me on.
Yeah.
It opens my heart.
Your heart.
Yeah, I don't get hard. I get heart. Okay. That's the end of the show. I'm humiliated. I've been embarrassed multiple times on this episode. I'm not happy about it. This one might be put in the trash can immediately. Hopefully it didn't record. And that is that, folks. If you want to support the show, you can go to patreon.com/rareformradio. Pick a tier that works for you for bonus episodes and behind-the-scenes material, and also radio shows that we call RFR.
Whoa, you're like Busta Rhymes.
Jukebox.
You're better than Busta Rhymes.
I've been told that a lot.
Wow.
I'm the songbird of my generation. All right. I love you guys.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.